And then there was this awkward pause. It was super awkward, like 30 whole seconds. She said, "I'm not getting off of the phone until you tell me what's really going on." And it was at that moment where I had to get open and honest and transparent about what I was dealing with, because I didn't understand what it was and I needed help. I told her that I wasn't eating. I told her that I lost all motivation to do anything, and I don't know why. I just don't have the energy to get out of bed. And almost immediately she said, "It sounds like you're depressed." It's like, nah, me? There's no way I can be depressed. I'm an optimistic guy. I'm always there for my family and friends. Always have a smile on my face. There's no way I can be depressed. She said, "Well, if you are depressed, you know they have a counseling center on campus and you can get resources for free as a student." I said, whatever. Got off the phone with her. About 2 weeks went by after that conversation, and I found myself in my bathroom in my apartment, and I'm bawling my eyes out. And at that point, I'm asking God, like, why am I going through what I'm going through? What's wrong with me? What is this? The thought came that maybe it is depression and I should see a professional. And so I had to put my fear to the side, my pride to the side, and say, you know what? Well, I do need the help. And I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of not being able to get out of bed. I'm sick and tired of not being able to complete the responsibilities that I have on a day-to-day basis. And so I got up and I went to the counseling center. I sat in front of a psychiatrist for the first time in my life. We did an intake and assessment, and I was diagnosed with major depressive disorder on that day. I was prescribed medication for depression, antidepressants, and I went home with medication. I started taking medication, and soon after I was in therapy. And so treatment for me was up and down. I thought it was going to be a perfect scene. I finally went out and got the help, and now I'm cured. But there were some high moments, and there were also some low moments. And I was confused because I was now taking medication for depression, so I should feel better. Because I was so heavily affected by stigma, it kept me back from doing what I needed to do for my mental health. And the question is, what is mental illness and what is a mental disorder? So according to the National Institute of Health, mental disorders are conditions that affect our thinking, our mood, and our behavior. One thing that I had to do throughout my own experience was I had to educate myself, because I wasn't raised in a culture or from a background that taught me this is a real thing. And here are the signs to look out for if you are struggling, and here are the resources that you can take advantage of. And so I had to educate myself. I had to ask myself, what is mental illness? What are the signs? And so I have a question for you guys. So who is affected by mental illness? Everyone. Does anyone disagree? Absolutely right. Everyone is affected. Mental illness does not discriminate. It doesn't care who you are, what your background is, what your socioeconomic status is. Anyone and everyone can be affected by mental illness. And it's not until we understand that fact that we can approach it differently, that we can change our perspective.